Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to The Bachelor latest news. The Bachelor's Alexe Godin quickly captured Grant Ellis' attention and also became a fan favorite. But where is she now that the show has ended? Alexe made a lasting impression with her bubbly personality, beauty and kindness, leading many viewers to believe she was a top contender. However, Grant felt otherwise and sent Alexe home just before the Hometowns episode. His decision was shocking. Despite winning the first rose, her connection with Grant didn't surpass the others, leaving her devastated when she wasn't given a rose in episode 5. Meanwhile, Juliana Pasquarosa won Grant's heart and is now engaged to him. While the couple seem perfect for each other, it's hard not to look back at standout contestants like Alexe and her even more controversial counterpart, Carolina Sofia. Unlike some contestants, Alexe won over viewers for all the right reasons, making fans eager to see where she is today. Fortunately, her life has remained exciting and worth following. Though she didn't find love on the show, she formed strong friendships with other contestants and continues to thrive post-Bachelor. Alexe's entrance was unforgettable as she waltzed in with her no-drama llama, Linda, instantly stealing the audience's heart. The French-Canadian used her background to her advantage, showing off her French-speaking skills during her one-on-one time with Grant. She playfully taught him phrases while making witty remarks, charming him with her humor and flawless pronunciation. Enchanted by her beauty and bubbly personality, Grant kissed her after a few quick lessons and gifted her the Bachelor's first impression rose, solidifying her as a top contender. This season's twist meant the first impression rose also came with a coveted one-on-one date. Alexe and Grant embarked on a playful all-access mall date, riding animal scooters, drinking champagne, jumping on beds, and making desserts. Sparks were undeniable as Grant even showcased his musical skills, serenading her on a grand piano. However, Alexe missed the after-party after suffering a concussion from a mechanical bull ride on The Bachelor group date, losing crucial time with Grant. As a result, their spark quickly faded, and she was eliminated without explanation. During The Bachelor Women Tell All special, Alexe admitted she believed she would have made it to the Hometowns episode. She stated, "I think it was hard to catch up to the other relationships having the first one-on-one so early on," suggesting her early lead ultimately led to her downfall. However, she has no hard feelings, acknowledging that while her connection with Grant was real, it simply wasn't meant to be. Before The Bachelor, Alexe frequently shared her love of traveling on Instagram, at Alexe Godin, visiting destinations like Spain, Greece, France, and so much more. Luckily, her time on the series allowed her to check off more locations, including Scotland in episode 5. Most recently, the reality star embarked on a new adventure to the rainforest-covered, mountainous island of Phuket, Thailand. It seems the first rose winner has shifted her focus from finding love back to exploring the world, capturing every moment of it. Like many reality dating shows, The Bachelor thrives on competition, often sparking rivalries. The Bachelor contestant Zoe McGrady, for instance, entered with the sole intention of winning Grant's heart, a mindset that often earns contestants a villain edit. Alexe, however, took a different approach, forming bonds with Grant and many of the women in the house. Rather than letting competition create tension, she embraced the experience, fostering friendships that continued beyond the show, including one of the final 2 contestants, Licia Gare. On Instagram, Alexe has shared various behind-the-scenes moments from filming The Bachelor and the Women Tell All special, smiling and posing with fellow contestants. Most recently, she shared, at Alexe Godin, photos with former co-stars Licia, Bailey Brown and Ella Del Rosario. Captioned, "It's a tequila party." Despite the competitive nature of the show, it's clear the former Bachelor rivals formed lasting friendships long after production. Although there is no new season for The Bachelorette, fans continue to speculate whether Alexe will take on the role next. With her fresh, delightful personality and witty humor, she quickly became a fan favorite, leaving viewers wanting more. So much so that after her exit from The Bachelor, some even advocated for her to become the next Bachelorette if given the opportunity. Twitter user @GirlsLoveBravo wrote, "Wish they didn't skip a season and made Alexe #TheBachelorette. Her energy reminds me of Hannah Brown, and we could have had a funny season." Meanwhile, others are already convinced she'll be the next Bachelorette. Her interview with Jesse Palmer during The Bachelor Women Tell All was a standout moment, along with her now iconic No Drama Llama entrance. Twitter user @TheBatchBabes said, "I'm getting major Bachelorette energy from Alexe," alongside a picture of her in the hot seat. However, when asked about the rumors in an interview with Extra TV, Alexe jokingly pointed to her shell earrings as foreshadowing for Bachelor in Paradise, but quickly laughed, saying, "I don't know, we'll see." For now, she has yet to confirm anything. The Bachelor Season 29 contestant Dena is asking fans to be respectful of Carolina Quixano amid their ongoing feud. "I don't like responding to comments, whether it's positive or negative, and I've tried all season long not to do that," Dena, 32, said in a Tuesday, March 11 TikTok, clarifying that she was referring to the drama specifically. "Today it's just getting out of control. So I just wanted to say, you guys have to remember that this is a show, right? Even Women Tell All, it's edited," she continued. "I said in press, even though it wasn't shown on Women Tell All. In order to start talking about accountability, I had to account and take responsibility for my part and what I'd done to perpetuate drama and issues, especially among me and Carolina." She added, "And so I did do that. I owned up for the way that I spoke to her in Scotland, for my actions, my behavior. They chose not to show it. It is what it is, but think about why. They want to create discourse. They want this complete, polarizing divide between girls because it gets people online talking." The Bachelor's Dena has no regrets after Carolina Quixano's social media drama. Fans of Bachelor Nation watched as Dena and Carolina, 29, went head-to-head on Grant Ellis' Season 29 of The Bachelor. After Carolina began having issues with fellow contestants over appearing ungrateful for her coveted time with Grant, Dena initially sided with her, but their friendship took a turn when she ultimately agreed with the other women. As the show aired, Dena and Carolina posted TikToks back and forth about each other, which Dena exclusively told Us Weekly at the Women Tell All taping that she didn't regret. While the pair didn't resolve their drama at the Women Tell All on Monday, March 10, Dena encouraged fans to be mindful that you're not seeing anything, and noted that she doesn't want people to be disrespectful towards one another or have issues outside of the show. "I don't think Carolina deserves hate. Serafina Watkins doesn't deserve hate. I don't think anyone, regardless of what side you are on. No one deserves hate. Just try to be respectful," Dena urged fans. "I'm not a perfect person. I haven't done everything perfectly in this process. I have learned so much about myself. Going through this whole thing, it's not a conventional way to put yourself out there." In Dena's perspective, if people can see themselves and recognize their shortcomings, then something positive can come of it. Dena noted that she would include herself in that statement. The Bachelor's Carolina Quixano says she has evidence to back up drama with Dena. But let's just keep the hate out of it. No one needs that. Carolina doesn't need that. I don't need that. No one else from the cast needs that. At the end of the day, we're people, and I just think it's important to remember that, she said. Dena noted that she's excited to put the drama behind her and move on to the fun stuff, including her and Carolina's wardrobe choices for the Monday episode. While Dena rocked a pair of glasses, Carolina poked fun at her infamous quote from the show, calling herself crazy and evil by wearing the words on the back of her blazer. "Where are my grandma glasses from? Where did Carolina get that custom suit?" Dena said. "All of the fun, girly things that I think all of us want this community to be, and I think is the fun part of it all. Let's just do that. Let's support one another. Like I said, not perfect. I could have done things so much better. The important part is to grow from it and do better next time. Account for the things you've done and how your actions and the things that you say affect other people. So let's just have fun and support one another. That's all." After the Women Tell All taping earlier this month, Dena exclusively told us that she had hopes of mending her friendship with Carolina. Carolina cries over Grant spending time with other women in the Bachelor sneak peek. "Watch. I thought we were going to resolve things and that we were going to talk it all out and come to a place of understanding," Dena told us. "I said my piece and what I was sorry for, and the way that I came at her in the last episode prior to hometowns, because that was genuine." Despite not being in the place she wanted with Carolina, Dena was able to get things off her chest that made her feel better. "The sentiment I don't regret, but the way that I presented it was just too much. So I was happy I was able to say that, but I just don't feel like I got any of that back from her at all," she admitted. "I just thought, okay, this isn't as productive as I thought it was going to be. That sucked." While Grant ultimately sent Carolina packing ahead of hometowns, Dena was eliminated the next week after not introducing the lead to her family in Chicago. When Grant came to the Windy City, Dena began having doubts about their relationship and joked to us that she forgot we are dating. "I thought, could our relationship take the test of time? Our connection isn't as strong as I thought it was," she said. "That was the first time where I was like, it may not be me." The Bachelor Season 29 star Grant Ellis is now engaged to Juliana Pasquarosa, but they haven't set a wedding date, and Grant's player antics on the series may be a sign that they'll have issues someday. While he has a nice guy demeanor, Grant's wishy-washy persona may cloak ulterior motives. On the show, he cozied up to women, possibly to enjoy some passion during fantasy suites dates, or maybe just because he has trouble being direct about what he wants. This led to disaster. Licia Gare's still reeling following Grant's proposal to Juliana Pasquarosa. Licia expected Grant to propose. To me, the fact that The Bachelor's Licia Gare was so upset about Grant's decision is a red flag. She appeared to be traumatized because she believed that Grant loved her. She was dumbfounded and devastated as he apparently promised the moon and stars and didn't deliver. While she says he told her he'd be proposing to her, and he said he loved her during their fantasy suites experience, he was seemingly playing a game, maybe to enjoy more intimacy, or because he was too weak to really spell it out. While she was in the hot seat, Licia faced the man who let her down, and at first, she was remarkably gracious, saying that she didn't think he was a bad guy. In fact, she believes that his intentions were good when he started out on the reality show. However, she soon went deeper, accusing him of breaking boundaries. Her anger began to show. She reminded Grant that he'd wooed her pretty intensely, claiming that he told her early on that she wanted to stop the whole show because he'd found the woman of his dreams. It is and she wasn't wrong to try. However, trust is hard to build, and now her bond with Grant is frayed beyond repair. She may forgive him, but she'll always remember that he told her he was going to propose to her the night before the finale, and popped the question to another woman instead. That was a harsh betrayal. That's probably why he has to defend his choice to be with Juliana. While Grant's recollections differ from Licia's in some respects, the fact that she's so emotional about this seems to point to the fact that he did play her. She's acting like a woman who was played. Her feelings ring true, convincing me that he did, well, probably led her on. She accused him of. There's more evidence that Grant will do shady stuff and then try to cover his tracks, and that is just what players do. When he was with Rose Samp, who later self-eliminated because the drama was too much, he told her he thought about her while dancing with Carolina Quixano. That's so ungentlemanly. It's crass. He should have considered the fact that Rose would share this information with the poor woman he was dancing with. Maybe he's missing a sensitivity chip, or just too impulsive. Rose did tell Carolina everything, and later, Grant said that Rose was fibbing. However, as his conduct with Licia showed, there may be a pattern of telling women what they want to hear, and then trying to worm his way out of things. Again, player 101. Whatever he did with the women away from cameras is now hearsay, and the he said/she said stuff isn't super classy. The Bachelor's Grant Ellis will probably stick to his story, but to me, the look in Licia's eyes said it all. It was clear to me that she was distraught and in disbelief. Now she has to rebuild, and probably questions her faith in humanity. Meanwhile, I wonder if Grant's relationship with Juliana will really work out. Can a leopard really change its spots? Usually not. This gossip is over. If you like the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.